I'm about to do something kind of stupid. I have been getting to a point with my current workspace where I am just like frustrated with it and I want to change it around. So I'm gonna go to IKEA today. I have a pretty good sense of everything that I am looking for. I have measured, but I have no idea if I can get the furniture up the stairs by myself. My boyfriend's away camping this weekend and I have no clue how this is gonna go. So IKEA just opened and I am just gonna head over there and we're just gonna see what happens, and then I am going to devote the rest of today to redoing my office and getting it to a place where I'm really happy with how it looks. I did it. Was not as bad as I was expecting, but I'm also very sweaty and out of breath. So, what you saw me bring in was a new desktop. Longer, not as wide, but that will kind of open up some more space for me to do different things and have them going simultaneously. So I can kind of have like one side of the desk for one project, one side of the desk for another project. The next two things I bought are two cubby shelves that, when fully assembled, are going to go side by side on this wall by the window. I'm going to be moving this yellow desk over to this back wall and moving all of the electronics and printers and things over closer to my actual workspace, because right now every time I'm like printing something I have to unplug my computer, bring it down to the floor so that I can connect to the printer, because I cannot figure out how to reconnect the printer via Wi-Fi. So I think it will make workflow a little bit easier. It will also just kind of keep the makeup stuff more separate. And I think kind of continuously help motivate me to declutter the makeup desk, because it will be in the background of my videos. I am very sweaty and the AC has not kicked on yet, so I'm going to blast that and kind of do like a time-lapse cleanup and assembly thing, and I'll update you if something interesting happens, or embarrassing, because I don't have a great track record for assembling furniture. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so here's what we have right now. I just waited for the AC to kick off to film this clip because it was so loud. I'm not sure how much you'll really be able to tell, but this desktop is about 1.5 feet longer than the old one, and it actually has screws for a leg to go in the middle and support it. My old desk didn't. And the other thing about the old desk that I didn't love is how wide it was. It was like, I think 6 inches wider, so it came out to about here. And it just made it feel really cramped whenever we had to set up the air mattress for guests in this room, because it just like they were right up against this. So I'm hoping to alleviate some of that. And I'm not super sold on the positioning of the desk on the wall. I will be moving all of the art and decor around as well, but I'm not sure how close I want the desk to the door, and I probably won't know until I set up the shelves on this wall. According to IKEA, I'm already assembling this wrong because I don't have a little buddy with a pencil behind his ear. Was not included. First one is done. I'm going to be laying it horizontally so it will actually lay like this. The reason, okay, well first let me start with this. If you're wondering which shelf it is, it's the Flysta, but there is another really popular IKEA shelf called the Kallax shelf. Honestly, the reason I didn't go with that one, it was like $20 more expensive, at least 20 pounds heavier, and even though it's a little bit bigger, I don't think I need it to be bigger, so I went with this one. Saved a little bit of money, and I was able to carry it up the stairs by myself. The only downside is the Flysta doesn't have nearly as many accessories that fit within these cubbies because these cubbies are smaller. So the Kallax cubbies, I believe, are like 13 by 13 inches. These are like 11 3/4 by 11 3/4. So it's a very small difference, but it does limit like your ability to use those pre-made cubbies. So not something I particularly care about, but I am going to start transferring some of the stuff off of that shelf onto this one and then sliding it on over into there. So some of this stuff's gonna have to move. Look. It's me. Hi. I think it's time for a food break because I have not really eaten anything today or had any caffeine. And it's like 2 p.m. But I'll just kind of give you a brief overview of where things are right now and where I'm hoping to get them by the end of today. So still not sure about where this desk is going to be positioned permanently. But with this desk now over here, but now that we have this shelf over here, I would have some wiggle room if I decided to push it all the way up against the wall. I'm not sure I want to do that, but I will see once I have both shelves set up. Then I will have a lot more storage on this wall. I took this metal shelf out. It's currently right here. I have plans for maybe moving this inside the closet and finally just getting rid of that horrible Walmart dresser that's falling apart. Here's what this desk looks like here. I love it. I think it looks so cute. I think I am going to bring in an extra chair in here just so that I'm not moving this one all the way across the carpet all the time. But we'll see. So I have a lot of knickknacks to sort through. I think some of them I'm going to take into work. Some of them I will leave here, and I will find a place kind of just for everything to live in these new cubbies. So I'm really happy I have this type of storage system now. I had one of these types of shelves at our old apartment before we moved to California, and I loved it. I was very sad to give it up. But yeah, so I have to do some cord management, have to obviously clean and tidy, but I think this is doable for today. The thing that might not happen today is moving all of the artwork around because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. So I'm gonna take some time to think about it, and if I feel like doing it today, I will, but if not, that's okay. So I still have to set up the other shelf, but I'm gonna eat first because, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And here are both shelves. I think I am going to play a little bit around with the placement of them. I think I am going to push them all the way to this corner of the wall just because there's nothing I'll really put there. And then I think I like the positioning of the desk. I don't think I'm going to move it any closer to the door because I want to be able to reach the printer and the scanner as easily as possible. I decided to put the printer in the middle, even though arguably I use it the most, because having it sit on the sturdier ends of both shelves, just I feel like it's going to have more support there because it's a heavy printer and it's huge. The Cricut can live over here because it's one of the only things that I'm connected to via Bluetooth, so I don't have to be plugged in to use it. My printer and my scanner, I have to be plugged in. I'm going to move some of this other stuff around, but I love the amount of storage that I have. I'm really excited about it. Oh, they look so good. And these were actually fairly easy to put together, fairly headache proof, which is wonderful. All right, another brief update. What time is it? It's 5. I've been reworking the closet situation, and basically what I'm trying to get is this part of the closet to be all of my boyfriend's stuff for like camping. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff on the floor. So let me turn you around. So all of this is going to be mostly like my boyfriend's stuff. This is where we keep like spare towels and things like that. But I'm trying to clear space for him to keep his camping stuff because that takes up a lot of space and it's previously kind of been like scattered throughout. So now this part of the closet, this half is mine. These were previously all unfolded cardboard boxes and they were taking up so much space because they were so wide when they were unfolded. So I folded them all and put them there for now. It's not a size box that I use very often, but this is the size that I used to ship out all of the calendars last year. I have this new storage container for all of my paper fitting nicely up there. The metal shelf is not very load bearing, so I'm trying to be careful about what I put on there. This is mostly convention stuff down here, and this kind of packaging container as well. So yeah, this is what I have so far. It's the next day, and I haven't really changed a whole lot in this office yet. The artwork is still the same, but I did just get ready for the first time at my new makeup station section of the room, and I really like it. I think there's something odd about like just a little shift, like moving the makeup desk further away from the art desk, that reinstilled this work-life balance that I was looking for in this space. When my makeup desk was right here, the work side of my desk was always like in my peripheral vision, and it would kind of like make me anxious because I was constantly being reminded of, oh, I need to finish that project, oh, I need to do this, oh, don't forget to do that, which made getting ready kind of this frantic multitasking process where I was like, do your mascara and then like Google this thing really quick and then like, you know, finish your eyebrows and then try and work on this artwork for a minute. And it was just like as odd as it sounds, even though it's just on the other side of the room, it's much less accessible when I am, you know, over there and I can't do anything at my desk because it's on the other side of the room. So as silly as that is, it was really something I was looking for from this space. And then also streamlining and making the art side of things more efficient. Now the printer is more accessible, the scanner is more accessible. All of these other kind of tools and things that I have at my disposal are more accessible and they're out, which reminds me to use them more. And at the same time, like, it looks cool, you know? It's weird that like this office space looks bigger now. It's like, I think the amount of free space in this room is about the same, if not less, now that I have these two honking giant shelves here. But it feels more organized and it feels bigger and more open and it's bright and colorful. And when I come in here, I'm like really excited to work on things. So yeah, did this redesign make sense? No. We could be moving to a different apartment in 6 months and I would have to then take all of this out and redo it somewhere else. where it might not fit the same way. So no, it didn't really make sense, but in terms of like making me feel better, I feel so much better now that this space is changed around. And you know, I think I'm gonna show you a final look at the room, even though a lot of little things might change, and there's still things that I want to do, like changing the artwork on the walls. But if I wait until I am like 100% happy with it, then you'll never see it. So I am going to show you kind of a final look at things now, even though the walls are definitely going to be subject to change. The paintings on this wall back here are not centered. There is a big glaring white space on this wall that's just empty and really sad, and then some things just need to be moved around, like I said. But I'm going to show you it so that way you can see the fruits of our labor together over this weekend. And yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride. I think this was a success, and I really enjoyed kind of filming the process and having you guys watch it come together. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys always. That is it for this video. I will see you on the internet.